Welcome back, children.
So because we play kids' games now makes us children?
Donald is letting us start on a bad note again.
The phone guy is calling earlier than usual today. I told you he didn't die last night.
So, Joe, will you pick it up already?
Wait, what the fuck did I just listen to?
Now it seems clearer that the phone man was killed last night and the animatronics decided to taunt us tonight by calling us again, maybe pretending to be him and make us get distracted.
That sounded like Freddy's thick voice.
I doubt these conspiracies, guys. Freddy is currently at the show stage and Foxy is at the private cove. These are the two mascots that can pull this kind of stunt.
Joe Biden seems to know these guys too well. Only if you can exert as much energy as this one into being the president that you are, and not a puppet answering to some God knows who men.
Too early for that, Trump. Too early.
Is there a time frame for me to speak the truth?
Guys, tonight can be extremely dangerous and even the best players of this game struggle to go past this stage.
I saw this coming. I feel we should have ended this journey on the fourth night.
Nah, that doesn't speak well of us to our viewers. They visit YouTube daily to check out how far we are faring in Freddy's house. What should we leave them with?
Forgive self-centered bushy-whooshy. Dear viewers, we promise to keep the train until the end, even if it means we will fail 1,001 times. So, did you see how I addressed Bush's mess without asking for a forced apology? That is how to handle dispute resolution. I hope you all learn on time. Apart from Biden anyway, it is too late for him.
How did you mean it is too late for me? What the fuck, you unholy moron?
You look like you can drop dead at any minute from now, I swear. And considering your long history of cocaine addiction, we can only be thankful that you could last this long on the face of the earth.
Trump, you need to get your facts right. Every episode, you have at least one allegation against Joe Biden.
And that is because this old fool lived a tremendously destructive lifestyle. It's alarming to see him lead the United States for 4 years. And guess what? He is planning to go for a second term. This guy is so clueless, he thinks dying in power is the greatest achievement on earth.
That sounded like the typical narrative of a third world country.
I am not having that conversation with any of you. That's a really controversial and tricky conversation to have on YouTube. You don't want to have us canceled, do you?
Stop hiding behind the facade of playing safe, Biden. We all know you have no words in defense, but it's fine. Turn your focus to the game so you do not argue that our conversations distracted you and made you lose.
Speaking of distraction, Biden, I was thinking, to make this video more fun, why not walk us through the strategies of winning the 5th round from your knowledge of the lore of the game? And we can take turns trying them out to see who would win first.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I'm tired of being scared to my pants every minute. I want to enjoy the narrative too.
Sounds like a great plan until you realize Biden is just a newbie like the three of us. His theoretical knowledge isn't as sound as his playing skills, but let's see how it goes.
In that case, I guess I should bow out as the champion already. Ha ha ha.
Just shut your disgusting cocaine-filled trap already.
On a more serious note, I would leave both doors open while we wait for any of the animatronics to walk into the office.
On the side, I strongly believe Foxy would be the first to get in.
It's obviously Freddy. Even when we were all on our toes guarding the office, Freddy found a way to sneak in twice. How about now that we keep the doors open?
Freddy just laughed for the 5th time. He is here already.
See the bastard?
Ha 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 ha. I said it. That Trump-looking bear doesn't waste opportunities.
So who is going first?
I guess we should continue with the previous sequence until someone wins this night for us.
That person is me. I'm the smartest person amongst us, you know.
The question is who is going first, Donald, not who the smartest person is. And going by Bushy Wushy's theory, Obama is next.
The three of you are super hilarious. I began already.
I expected that the phone man would have called again. Then that means we were all wrong, including Biden last night, when we concluded that each round is a repeated sequence.
The phone man is dead, bro. There is no one to call us for instructions or goodwill messages again. The call when Biden was playing earlier is probably a glitch or something. I don't even believe anymore that the animatronics faked the call.
A lot of speculations, but can we all watch the cameras alongside Baraki, please?
You said something about Freddy laughing 5 times. What's the logic behind that?
That shouldn't be hard to decipher contextually, dummy. Once Freddy Bear laughs 5 times, it means you are already dead meat.
The smartest amongst us, indeed.
Trumpy is somewhat correct, but there is more to it. Whenever Freddy laughs, it indicates that he has changed his location. And like I mentioned last night, Freddy always begins his night at the show stage before moving to the dining area, restrooms, the kitchen, and then the office. These are 5 locations. So, whenever you hear his 5th laugh in a night, then he is most likely already behind you waiting to attack.
Thanks, Biden. That sounded like a fucking lecture.
Technically, he is our lecturer now.
Following Sleeping Joe's logic, I think I just heard Freddy's 5th laughter since we began this round.
Be a good boy, Freddy. Don't come out this night.
Wait, what?
Fuck!
Fuck's sakes, this 5th night is tough, and Freddy has decided to take us all out with the sword.
Trump is next.
That sounded so much like a death roll. Chill out, Biden. We all know who is going when. The anxiety the name calling gives is almost what expecting Freddie in the office gives.
I am with Trumpy on this one. Let's all chill out and go at our own pace.
That doesn't mean we would forget to call out Obama's bluff anyway. Man was strikingly awful.
It is time to focus on your game before you get rounded up by Freddie or maybe Foxy this time. Freddie should be tired of sneaking already.
Oh my world, do these guys ever get tired?
Ha 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 ha. Well, maybe when it is 6 a.m. How's it going, Donald?
Now, you sound like a supervisor making rounds during work hours. I see what you are doing anyway, making yourself the fans' favorite as the absolute Don who has hacked 5 nights at Freddy's. I bet the viewers can see beyond that veil.
Grumpy Trump, I think the only thing the viewers can see is Biden putting his ego aside and helping his favorite U.S. presidents also get better at playing 5 nights at Freddy's. Nothing more.
So technically Joe Biden is the hero tonight while Donald is the villain. I love to see this.
You all should wait and see me win before I force you to choke on your words and collapse at my feet.
Well, of course, not away from Biden's help.
Isn't it fun seeing Baraki going all out for Sleeping Joe?
Birds of the same feathers, they say. Both of them are war promoters, so they fit in the same shoe. It was the Middle East for Obama, while Biden has been doing negative wonders in the Russia-Ukraine catastrophe.
Freddie has been kept at the show stage so far. Great work. But Foxy seems to have left the private cove. So, Donald, you need to focus more on the left door. That's Foxy the Fox's favorite place to come in from.
I'm slowly catching up. So first, we need to consistently turn the camera on the show stage to keep Freddie from leaving locked.
Let's see how it goes. I'm hoping Trump doesn't mess up this night. That way I know I am safe.
Actually, Obama, that is the easiest way to pass night 5. Well, that I know of. Just continuously check the cameras at the show stage and private cove and monitor the doors properly for any new trick that may be approaching.
But now Foxy has left the private cove.
In that case, that's the major threat now.
I think Bonnie and Chica are my primary threats. Those guys were up and active on night 3. How come they haven't been eventful tonight?
Then why are you worrying about them? Do you worry when Melania doesn't give you any trouble?
I was about to say we are on a 2-night streak of not pulling our wives' names into the mud on this channel. But guess who just got disappointed?
Joe. Disrespecting Jill is one of the easiest things to do because her name itself connotes disrespect. But I didn't get this far tonight to lose it all to some horrific bears because of such a silly argument.
Philosophical typical Donald Trump.
I love the way Trump has been checking on Freddie endlessly. The orange man doesn't want to leave room for any chances.
At this point, I think Donald is playing a reverse psychology game on these animatronics. Saying Chica and Bonnie are your biggest threats, but you pay utmost attention to Freddie seems like a mystery to me.
I'm just shuffling through the cameras and noting where these mascots are. Once I notice any change in location, I shut the door, and trust me, I would do it quickly, unlike slow Joe Biden on the second night.
Grumpy Trump never forgets, or does he?
I remember you stole my votes 3 years ago. I remember the filthy messages you forwarded to Melania. I remember you backed your perverted son while you didn't debunk the claims of you being a pedophile. Truly, I rarely forget.
That looked like a shot on Joe's leg. Too bad.
Everything is looking good from this end, and trust me, it is not beginner's luck. I seem to have understood this game almost completely.
Is that the part where you appreciate Joe Biden?
Biden can suck my penis and choke on the cream for all I care.
Donald, this channel is rated PG. Don't allow YouTube to cancel us.
Yet another eggshell.
At this point, saving energy shouldn't be an issue anymore. Freddie remains at the show stage, and that is really our biggest worry on the 5th night.
Biden, Freddie, or Fox, which is the greatest worry?
Well, I will pick Freddie first. He has whopped us in the ass, I think, thrice already.
Fuck it. I just saw Bonnie by the door.
Donald literally screamed like a bitch right now.
I told you Bonnie and Chica seem to be more dangerous.
Well, thankfully, Trump now knows the difference between a wall and a door.
You took that right out of my mouth.
Fuck the both of you. I wish I could unload some magazines into your skull, mash them with a pestle, and discard them to waste into the air.
That's graphic.
I think you need to keep both doors closed at this moment. Bonnie just tried to enter through the right again. We cannot be too careful.
I think we need to gamble our choices. Leaving both doors closed will empty the power sooner than it should be. I guess it is left to Donald to ride us safely to daylight.
That had a different meaning to me, but I get the point anyway.
Freddie is still at the show stage. I haven't seen Foxy in the last hour.
Trust me, let's hope it remains that way because its next move might be deadly. Letting Foxy go out of sight doesn't always end well, but it's almost 6 a.m., so yeah, we can survive.
Poof! I guess I rode you all safely to daylight.
Chica almost came out of nowhere to ruin this moment.
Too late you Thanksgiving dinner.
I hope you all give me my flowers before it is too late.
Good one, boys. Now you have officially completed 5 nights of Freddy's. But as you guys all experienced from Sister's location and Pizzeria Simulator, there will be Night 6 and Night 7 coming up.
Damn it, night 4 and night 5 is already hard enough.
We are in this together, Bushy. We shall conquer the next 2 nights together.
Has none of you realized how petty the boss is here? Only $120 after putting our lives on the line for 5 days straight. Even if I eat McDonald's 3 meals a day, $120 ain't enough.
That was 40 years ago, Donnie, so things are cheap back then.